Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, they got him.
Unbelievable.
They got 4 hostages.
So those were IDF soldiers hurrying to free these hostages to a waiting helicopter. There was a lot of drama in between that. They had one of the vehicles became unusable. They had to switch them to another vehicle, according to an incredible report in the Wall Street Journal today. And remember this woman, Noah Agramani.
I remember her.
There she is clinging to the helicopter as they got her onto the beach, and she scrambled into this helicopter. She became one of the most recognized faces
I remember
of these
her.
October 7th attacks, because she was the woman who was carried away on the back of a motorcycle, and she was screaming, "Don't kill me." She was reaching out to her boyfriend, who was being taken in a different direction. Here she is reuniting with her dad. Her mother is very, very ill with a brain tumor. Also freed hostage Almog Mayer-Yan. We literally fell to his knees when his family entered the room. He was so overwhelmed. His aunt told Israeli media that that day, just hours before, his father died of grief, she said. She went over to tell him that his son had finally been freed, and she found him dead in their family home. So there are about 120 hostages remaining.
He's got the one with the blown off arm.
Hirsch Goldberg.
Go get him.
Who is an Israeli American. His mom and dad, Rachel Goldberg.
See the numbers? That's how many days they've been gone.
First to Tel Aviv, and foreign correspondent Trey Yingst. Hi, Trey.
Martha, good afternoon. Today, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken arrived here, and it's about a possible...
We already know he's going to go over there. Here's the big deal. The big deal for Miss Cool is, okay, I know I say that, the third person. It's just how I talk. It's fun. Beyonce does it too. Anyway, there's people that do it. I got to go downstairs, do understand that I can wear this Trump if I want. I can have, my mace in case a dog runs up on me on a trail. But what I can't have is people not understand that 300 people were killed just getting those 4 people. Let's talk about it. We got to get on both sides, okay, guys? You can't cook food without a frying pan. So war is bad. Everybody knows. War destroys families, countries, killings, and what's the most important? Children. Okay? Children. Oh my gosh, they're going to show it over and over again. I'm going to only show it one time, because I guess they got video cams on their chests.
The Israelis came under RPG and small arms fire in the streets of this refugee camp.
They're being pressured to go get them.
Mission. The Palestinians say nearly 300 people were killed during this operation.
That's right. Talk about it.
Of some political drama taking place here in Israel. Overnight, 2 members of the Israeli war cabinet resigning from the government. Martha?
Oh my.
Trey Yingst, thank you.
There it is.
Much. An incredible story. And with that, we want to bring in Rachel Goldberg and John Poland. 248 days ago, their 23-year-old son, Hirsch Goldberg Poland, a dual American-Israeli citizen, was taken hostage by Hamas.
These are some strong parents, kids.
A video.
Listen to this.
Proof that he had survived losing part of his left arm. Which
I remember October 5th.
Videos from that horrible day on October the 7th.
Oh, it was the 7th.
Great to have
okay.
Both of you with us. Thank you, Rachel and John, for joining
me. What a
me.
wonderful, wonderful parents.
I guess I want to start by just welcoming you and getting your reaction to this news over the weekend. I think for all of us, your heart just stops when you hear that this dramatic rescue has happened. How did you feel about it?
We were thrilled, as were all of the hostage families that we've spoken with. We live in a world without air. We've been living on a different planet for 248 days. And the few moments when there has been respite and any sort of joy for us has been at the end of November, when 105 hostages were released through a deal. And in February,
Oh.
when 2 hostages
Go
were
home.
rescued, there was also a rescue in October. And since February's rescue, we've just all been holding our breath. And so to hear this incredible news, and we all know these families, these 4 families, it was just as if someone from our family was, getting great news. It was amazing.
Yeah, I don't know if you were able to see the video that we just played. It has just been released. Were you able to see it, both of you? Okay, so it shows the 3 men hostages literally huddled together in a residence, and I wonder what you think the reaction is by Hamas to the fact that they were hiding these people in these residences, surrounded by Palestinians, members of Hamas, some of them, civilians who are basically made into human shields in this situation. How do you think Hamas will react now that these 4 people were taken out from under their noses? Do you think it changes their behavior?
So first of all, it's impossible for us to try to compare conditions across hostages. It's bad for everybody who's held in captivity, no question about that. But we think that the situation that these hostages were in is completely different from those who might be and are believed to be held in tunnels underground. Again, terrible for everybody. In terms of how this might impact Hamas, it's so impossible to try to figure out how they think, how they react, and what they do. We're seeing headlines that they've now given instructions to captors to immediately shoot any captives if they have any suspicion that Israeli soldiers or anybody's coming.
Get them.
So I can only imagine it's heightened alert. A stressful situation for everybody is
Oh my
now even more
goodness.
stressful, even though we're celebrating these 4 releases.
Look at him.
The tension is off the charts for all of us. We need to bring all the hostages home
look.
immediately.
Thank you, Lord.
I mean, every time I speak with the 2 of you, I just am overcome with your compassion and your composure, and your ability to hold it together.
Son.
And I know you basically said you're living in hell for 248 days, and any parent, I think, can at least have some sense of understanding if we put ourselves in your shoes. But there's this discussion now, Rachel, of a deal directly between the United States and Hamas. And Hamas, any deal. They've been
Well, of course they haven't accepted any deal. Anyway, I can't get too involved today. I have things to do, you guys. But want to know something? Somebody got freed today. It's a beautiful day. Don't get too involved. Watch your health. Take care of yourself. Stay calm, okay? We've got other people that are in control of things, okay? It's a wonderful day to see this, though. But if you're like me, you think of everybody, okay? Wars are awful, aren't they? It's terrible. Makes you almost feel guilty for being glad the hostages did come home, without mentioning the children or 300 people that lost their lives. God bless you today.